Hey, how's it going? Another day, another check-in, and another week gone by. It's Friday again, and I certainly feel like this has been one of the best weeks I've had in a while in terms of my level of focus, productivity, and actually getting stuff done that needs to get done. And those little tasks, and that's been because I've been so much more on top of the planning process, which is interesting because I've always kind of had a bit of a plan, and I've always at the same time told myself that I need to have that flexibility. And this has sort of come from the days when I was doing a lot of personal training, running boot camps. Well, maybe not so much the boot camps, but certainly the PT. Yeah, I felt like I needed to have that flexibility because clients would inevitably change their session timings or would overrun or they need to move things. People cancel at the last minute. So there's always this, I never really knew exactly how my day was going to pan out at the beginning of the day. So I just had this bunch of stuff that I needed to get done. So it was, it's basically a story that I've been telling myself that, I just need to have a loose plan and I'll be okay. But I don't know why I decided I was going to start making more of an effort to plan this week. I've had stabs at doing it in the past, but nothing's really stuck. But this week I've really upped my game, and planning the night before for the following day has also been a big, I hesitate to use the word game changer, but it's certainly given me more focus and I can just get into the day with a running start. As soon as I'm ready to sit down, I know that at 9 o'clock I need to be doing this, 9:30 I'm doing that, 10 o'clock I'm doing this, and so on. And I think that's had a positive impact on my some of the sort of the stresses I've felt in the past with the speaking stuff, where I've had these sessions coming up, but I never really scheduled in the time to do the work, and it's always been a bit panicky at the end. Whereas now it feels like, next time I have to create a new presentation, a new workshop, a new keynote, it'd be much easier for me to sort of slot those hours into my schedule because I can see where these sessions are that I have to deliver. I can track it back and say, well, 3 weeks before I want to have it finished, and just kind of gradually get myself better at doing this, and more organized. And it just feels good as well. Like, so I'm coming to the end of the week and just feel like, it's been an effective week. I've worked well. It's not been perfect, but it's been hundreds of percent better than normal. And it may not even be that much better in terms of how much I've got done, but certainly it feels, and that is a really big important thing for me when I'm thinking about sort of my own motivation and kind of staying on track and focused and feel like I'm moving towards things. So all in all, that's good. Today I delivered the session on motivation, the science and practice of motivation, to MBDA, and that was a joint session with Vicky Barnes. We had fun doing that one, and did a little NLP anchoring technique at the end, which I'm really keen to find out how they got on with that. Actually, there wasn't much feedback because it was right at the end, but I'd love to find out from them over the next few weeks via their kind of group lead, how that landed and what how useful it's been, because it's something that it's been incredibly useful for me to have an anchor for motivation or confidence or whatever else, and I've used it with a lot of clients in the past, so it'd be great to be able to see how effective it was delivering it to a group of 70 people, or however many were on the call today. I think it was about 70. But overall, it was a good session. I did feel a lot better at the end. I think probably because I was just very quickly rushing from the end of that into lunch and then into another session at 12 o'clock, a meeting, my book club. So there wasn't much time to sit and be still and quiet and have that crashing void of emptiness encroaching on me again, like it did on Wednesday. And I've actually referenced that in the session today. We were talking about motivation. I said I had this experience, went really, really buzzing at the end, and then all of a sudden nothing, and kind of struggling within a very short span of time. So I feel kind of quite confident, being, I guess, vulnerable in many respects, talking about those things in public and in sessions that I'm delivering. I was kind of pleased with the way that the session went today. Andrew, the guy from MBDA, the lead, he seemed pleased with it as well. So all in all, a good day. More emails fired off to people. A bit more, some back as well from others as well. My contact at British Land. So looking at getting a meeting arranged for next week with them, just to kind of find out how they've been getting on with the well-being for their team, and also just to say, here are some of the things that I've been doing. So yeah, there we go. There's the check-in for the day, nice and positive. I will be back as always with another update tomorrow, but for now, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and listening, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.